baby, yeah. I lost my shoes last night, I don't know where I put my keys. I was tired and fell asleep beneath an oak tree. I bet my mother's proud of me, from each scar upon my knuckle and each graze upon my knee. And all I know is I got a cab and then threw up upon his car seat. He kicked me out and then I walked in the rain. I tell myself in every way I won't be doing this again, and tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no man call, yeah. Baby, I bet you, yeah. Oh, baby, I bet you, yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, I bet you, yeah. I remember less and less, and mostly things that I regret. In my phone are several texts from girls I've never met, and in the pocket of my jeans are only coins and broken dreams. My heart is breaking at the seams and I'm coming apart now. Now things are looking up, I'll find my shoes right next to the oak tree, and I'll get a bus straight into town and spend the afternoon looking around for the things that I left on the ground. And say with me, tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no man call, yeah. Baby, I bet you, yeah. One more mile, 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 one more mile. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no man call, yeah. Baby, I bet you, yeah. Oh, baby, I bet you, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, baby, I bet you, yeah. One more mile, one more. Baby, I bet you, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, baby, I bet you, yeah.
To be honest, I know what we're doing now is like looking into it, but like, none of us thought that much into it. I didn't make the song to be mine to sing.
He'd already said everything he wanted to say for that moment on his record. We went in there just to write a song.
If we went into the session writing a song for Ed Sheeran, I don't think we'd ever have recorded Shape of You.
Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead.
It was the first day I'd ever been in with Steve. Literally the first thing he did was he walked over to a keyboard and played. And then I was kind of like, well, yeah, that's a good start.
The log drum that we use, it was the first sound that I found. And it just felt like a world sound.
Ed started doing that thing on the guitar that he does.
And then like it.
I honestly believe it's because Ed is so impatient that he can't wait for me to get a drum sound up. So he goes out and he says, look, I'll just do it on the guitar.
So he was doing that in the studio, and Steve said, can we get that on the loop?
Straight away, he goes, give me a clean track, and he just starts layering over the top. This is 15 minutes into meeting him, you know, and we're away, we're off. The easiest thing with this key would be to go with it. Like on the rhythm, Ed goes completely against that. He's almost the percussion. with it. So,
Club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go.
and that keeps the pace up.
I'm always a fan of keeping it more strict because I'm an acoustic artist first and foremost, and when I play live, I can't replicate all these things. I haven't got any other musicians.
So you don't need anything else because that's the percussion. That's Ed. Ed is the instrument.
When we came, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate.
Johnny's like my main guy that I work with. Me and him together on our own have probably written 200-300 songs.
His attention span can be fairly low. One of the things I did to try and keep him in the room while I would be working on a track, I would have like a suitcase full of Lego I'd pull into the hotel room and say, there you go, you build that. And it was great because he would sit and build the Lego and kind of get lost in that world for a second and then come up with this moment that was everything.
Because as we were writing it, I kind of knew I wanted it to be like a really sort of R&B type feel. And I was like, wouldn't it be cool if like we put like an interpolation of No Scrubs in it? So the bit that went, girl, you know I want your love, originally was, girl, you know I want your love.
There were some moments that I found on the Shape of You tapes which were really interesting.
I'll be my baby, I'll be my baby, I'll be my baby. Come on, yeah, come on, be my baby, come on, be my baby.
So that's a perfect example of how Ed, it starts off as a ba 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 ba, just a noise. And then you hear that moment where he discovers it should be, come on, he's inviting this person in.
He has in his mind, this is how I want the song to sound, this is what I want to talk about. Originally, I think we were talking about it maybe being my T-shirt smells like you. And he was like, no, it's got to be my bed sheets.
It's bed sheets smell of you, and I remember thinking, oh God, no, not bed sheets.
On the original version, it doesn't actually say I'm in love with the shape of you. It only says that at the beginning bit.
Last night you were in my room, now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body.
See, like a weird thing in there, that's pretty odd.
I'm in love with your body. On its own, felt objectifying to me.
Yeah, he's got a like really warm heart. Do you not like I'm in love with your body?
I do. It's just it's.
I'm in love with your body.
I mean, like I say, I just always like if we could just push it so it's one more thing.
Where I come from, there's this phrase. They say, look at the shape of you. And that means, you know, look at the way you've showed up.
So I know with the shape of you, but I don't know if that it's true. It is more. I'm in love with
You're not just the body.
it is more
than your body.
You are more than your body. Yeah.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
I'm in love with the way you move.
It's more than just.
But it's not just the shape of you.
This song is just one loop the whole way through. It's a very monotonous thing, so when you've got that for the whole song, the only thing you can do are light and shade bits.
So once you've heard the first 10 seconds, there's no more learning to be done when it comes to the hook. Then everything else is a surprise.
It's so minimal that every time something new does come in, it's you hear it.
Stop it and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love.
Layered up some more vocals, some of these guitars. One of the things that we added was the Mellotron. It just added a little colour to it for me. Just a little bass drum, just to give it some weight. We got a little 16 clap going. Then we added a little rim. And it's kind of the only thing that's sort of slightly off the beat, you know. So it feels like it's moving on all the time. You're not getting bored. Every time you start getting bored of it, something new comes in or something drops out.
It kind of builds and builds and builds and then drops and builds and builds and builds and then drops, and then at the end it has a moment, which I quite like.
Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be my baby, come on. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart
don't really notice it happening, but it's happening underneath, and you just get this feeling of tension, release, tension, release.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
We moved on to another song,
We've actually got a cut with Faith Hill and Tim McGraw that we wrote the same day.
and then we did another one after that.
We wrote a bunch that day. Oh, the Liam Payne one as well.
And that was when, at the end of the third song, he said, go back and can you play me the first tune again?
We thought it might be a duet, and the duet would be that the girl sings one verse and that the guy sings another verse.
When I was like, this sounds like Rudimental should do it with Rihanna.
He said, I don't think this is for me.
I was off to the studio where my record label head was. I played it, and then he was just kind of looking at me like, why are you wanting to give this away?
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body.
I don't really know what it means to choose a hit. I just like writing songs.
It's not rocket science, you know, it's much, much more complicated.
Kind of the best hour and a half of my life.
To follow a trend is a common thing in pop, and it's something that I've always tried to not do, but I was wrong this time, man. It's one of the biggest songs of my career.
I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Cool.
I was 24 years old when I met the woman I would call my own. 22 grandkids now growing old. In the house that your brother bought you. On the summer day when I proposed, I made that wedding ring dentist gold. And I asked her father, but her daddy said no, you can't marry my daughter. She and I went on the run, don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love, down by the Wexford border. She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran. She took my name and then we were one, down by the Wexford border. In the Second World War, and she was working on a soldier's ward. Never had I seen such beauty before. The moment that I saw her, Nancy was my yellow rose, and we got married wearing borrowed clothes. We got 8 children now growing old, 5 sons and 3 daughters. She and I went on the run, don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love, down by the Wexford border. She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran. She took my name and then we were one, down by the Wexford border. Streak and a jet black hair over 60 years I've been loving her. Now we're sat by the fire in our old armchairs. You know, Nancy, I adore you. From a farm boy born near Belfast town, I never worry about the king and crown, cause I found my heart up on the southern ground. There's no difference, I assure you. She and I went on the run, don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love, down by the Wexford border. She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran. She took my name and then we were one, down by the Wexford border. Maybe I came on too strong. maybe I waited too long. Maybe I played my cards wrong. Oh, just a little bit wrong. Oh, baby, I apologize for it. I could fall or I could fly here in your aeroplane, and I could live, I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all and jumping in harder than 10,000 rocks on the lake. So don't call me baby unless you mean it, and don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. You're a mystery. I've traveled the world and there's no other girl like you. No one. What's your history? What's your history? Do you have a tendency to lead some people on? 'Cause I heard you do. I could fall or I could fly here in your aeroplane, and I could live, I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all and lie awake every day. Don't know how much I can take. So don't call me baby unless you mean it, and don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. I could fall or I could fly here in your aeroplane, and I could live, I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all and sitting back looking at every mess that I've made. So don't call me baby unless you mean it, and don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. Let me know the truth before I dive right into you. Before I dive right into you. And before I dive right into you. Up on the dance floor tonight. I got 2 left feet and a bottle of red wine, making me feel like the beat in the bassline are in my blood, both hands up on the waistline. Get on up, baby, dance to the rhythm of the music. Don't care what the DJ chooses. Get lost in the rhythm of me. Place don't close until we wanna leave it. You and I were flying on an aeroplane tonight. We're going somewhere where the sun is shining bright. Just close your eyes and let's pretend we're dancing in the street in Barcelona. 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 Get up on the dance floor, move. It's a Saturday night. I fell in love with the sparkle in the moonlight, reflected in your beautiful eyes. I guess that want you, baby, solamente. You and I were flying on an aeroplane tonight. We're going somewhere where the sun is shining bright. Just close your eyes. Let's pretend we're dancing in the street in Barcelona. 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 Oh, Barcelona. So let's pretend we're dancing in the street in Barcelona. The Ramblas, I'll meet you, we'll dance around La Sagrada Familia. Drinking sangria, mi niña, te amo, Macarena. Mamacita, rica, sí, te adoro, señorita. Nosotros, vive la vida. Come on, let's be free in Barcelona. The Ramblas, I'll meet you. Come on and dance with me in Barcelona. Drinking sangria, I just want to be in Barcelona. Mamacita, rica, feel that summer breeze in Barcelona. Nosotros, vive la vida, siempre viva Barcelona. I took the supermarket flowers from the windowsill. I threw the day-old tea from the cup. Packed up the photo albums Matthew had made. Memories of a life that's been loved. I took the get-well-soon cars and stuffed animals. I poured the old ginger beer down the sink. Dad always told me, don't you cry when you're down. But Mum, there's a tear every time that I blink. Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up. But I know a heart that's broke is a heart that's been loved. So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. And when God takes you back, He'll say, hallelujah, you're home. I fluffed the pillows, made the beds, and stacked the chairs up. Folded your nightgowns neatly in a case. John said he'd drive, then put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side of my face. And I hope that I see the world as you did, 'cause I know a life with love is a life that's been lived. So hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. And when God takes you back, He'll say, hallelujah, you're home. Hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom, and you got to see the person I have become. Spread your wings, and I know that when God took you back, He said, hallelujah, you're home. Club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends sat at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. When we can, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up the plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour, and how your family's doing okay. And leaving, getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends. And tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. 15 years old and smoking hand-rolled cigarettes, running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends. Had my first kiss on a Friday night. I don't reckon that I did it right, but I was younger then. Take me back to when we found weekend jobs, and when we got paid, we'd buy cheap spirits and drink them straight. Me and my friends have not thrown up in so long. Oh, how we've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. One friend left to sell clothes, and one works down by the coast. One had 2 kids but lives alone. One's brother overdosed. One's already on his second wife. One's just barely getting by, but these people race me, and I can't wait to go home. And I'm on my way. I still remember these old country lanes when we did not know the answers, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. I gave all my oxygen to people that could breathe. I gave away my money and now we don't even speak. I drove miles and miles, but would you do the same for me? Oh, honestly. Offered up my shoulder just for you to cry upon. Gave you constant shelter and a bed to keep you warm. They gave me the heartache, and in return I gave a song. It goes on and on. Life can get you down, so I just numb the way it feels. I'll drown it with a drink and out-of-date prescription pills. And all the ones that love me, they just left me on the shelf. No farewell. So before I save someone else, I've got to save myself. I gave you all my energy and I took away your pain. 'Cause human beings are destined to radiate or drain. What line do we stand upon? 'Cause from here it looks the same, and only scars remain. Life can get you down, so I just numb the way it feels. I'll drown it with a drink and out-of-date prescription pills. And all the ones that love me, they just left me on the shelf. No farewell. So before I save someone else, I've got to save myself. But if I don't, then I'll go back to where I'm rescuing a stranger just because they needed saving, just like that. Oh, I'm here again, between the devil and the danger. But I guess it's just my nature. My dad was wrong, 'cause I'm not like my mom. 'Cause she just smiled and I'm complaining in a song. But it helps. So before I save someone else, I've got to save myself. Life can get you down, so I just numb the way it feels. I'll drown it with a drink and out-of-date prescription pills. And all the ones that love me, they just left me on the shelf. No farewell. So before I save someone else, I've got to save myself. And before I blame someone else, I've got to save myself. And before I love someone else, I've got to love myself. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance. I met her on Grafton Street, right outside of the bar. She shared a cigarette with me while her brother played the guitar. She asked me, what does it mean? The Gaelic ink on your arm. Said it was one of my friend's songs. Do you wanna drink on? She took Jamie as a chaser, Jack for the fun. She got Arthur on the table with Johnny riding a shotgun. Chatted some more, one more drink at the bar, then put Van on the jukebox. Got up to dance, you know she played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance with my pretty little Galway girl. You're my pretty little Galway girl. Hey. You know she beat me at darts and then she beat me at pool, and then she kissed me like there was nobody else in the room. As last orders were called was when she stood on the stool after dancing to Kaylee singing to trad tunes. I never heard Carrick Fergus ever sung so sweet. A cappella in the bar using her feet for a beat. Oh, I could have that voice playing on repeat for a week. And in this packed out room where she was singing to me. You know she played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. Well, now we've all said our welcome and it's closing time. I was holding her hand was holding mine. Our coats both smell of smoke, whiskey and wine, as we fill up her lungs with the cold air of the night. I walked her home, then she took me inside to finish some Doritos and another bottle of wine. I swear I'm gonna put you in a song that I write about a Galway girl and a perfect night. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. Hey!
I was born inside a small town, I lost that state of mind. Learned to sing inside the Lord's house, but stopped the age of 9. I forget when I get awards now, the wave I had to ride. The paving stones I played upon that kept me on the grind. So blame it on the pain that blessed me with a life. Friends and family filled with envy when they should be filled with pride. And when the world's against me is when I really come alive. And every day that Satan tempts me, I try to take it in my stride. You know that I've got whiskey with white lies and smoke in my lungs. I think life has got to the point I know without it's no fun. I need to get in the right mind and clear myself up. Instead I look in the mirror questioning what I become. Guess it's a stereotypical day for someone like me, without a 9-to-5 job or a uni degree, to be caught up in the trappings of the industry. Show me the locked doors, I'll find another use for the key, and you'll see.
I'm well aware of certain things that can destroy a man like me. But with that said, give me one more. Another one to take the sting away. I am happy on my own, so here I'll stay. Save your love and arms for a rainy day. And I'll find comfort in my pain. A razor.
I used to think that nothing could be better than touring the world with my songs. I chased the picture perfect life, I think they painted it wrong. I think that money is the root of all evil and fame is hell. Relationships and hearts you fix, they break as well. And ain't nobody wanna see you down in the dumps, because you're living your dream, man, it should be fun. Please know that I'm not trying to preach like I'm Reverend Run. I beg you don't be disappointed with the man I've become. Or conversations with my father on the A14, age 12, telling me I've gotta chase those dreams. Now I'm playing for the people, dad, and they know me. With my beating small guitar, wearing the same old jeans. Wembley Stadium crowd, 240,000. I may have grown up, but I hope that Damien's proud. Until the next generation, inspiration's allowed. The world may be filled with hate, but keep erasing it now, somehow.
I'm well aware of certain things that will befall a man like me. But with that said, give me one more. Another one to take the sting away. Oh, I am happy on my own, so here I'll stay. We'll save your love in arms for a rainy day. And I'll find comfort in my pain. A razor. And I'll find comfort in my pain. A razor. And I'll find comfort in my pain. A razor. Welcome to the new show. I guess you know I've been away. But we're a man and you know, but my heart will stay the same. Welcome to the new show. Cause you know I've been away. We're a man and who knows my pain. Eraser. And I'll find comfort in 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 my pain. Eraser. When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. I was running from my brother and his friends. Tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the roaring fields in so long. I know how long, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle lonely. Over the castle lonely. We watch the sunset over the castle lonely. The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends sat at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. We're singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. Hey. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Yeah, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Oh, I'm in love with your body. Yeah, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Oh, I'm in love with your body. Yeah, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Oh, I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something
Check
brand
it.
new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
I gotta tell you, I'm in love with your shape. You said them other brothers couldn't really juggle your weight, and you were shy in the beginning, used to cover your face. Got that sweet, sweet love, and I'm a sucker for cake. I know, God, you got a body they will kill for. Love you through whatever, who you trying to skip a bill for? God, you're too precious, when you trying to split the bill for? I ain't even gassing, they should have you up on billboards. That's real talk. You can go to work and let me pick up the slack, and when you finish what you're doing, we'll be kicking it back. We can listen to my songs until you're sick of my raps, and I got money in the bank, but not a figure like that. Got me looking at your shape, man, I'm a red one. Trying to kill the game like my brother Teddy done. I ain't even trying to play it cool, cause this is bigger than my pride. Let me multiply your love and then I hit you with the bad. Go!
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Yeah, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Yeah, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Yeah, oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. Oh, I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby. Come on.
Pour up your liquor, there's not a flaw in your figure, I'm so impressed.
Come on, be my baby.
Baby, you can call me as quicker, I don't be talking on Twitter, girl, that is big.
Come on, be my baby.
Don't stop curving the question, I'll turn your curse to a blessing, that's overnight.
Come on, be my baby.
Weigh up your options and spend the day with a problem, I be rap. Go!
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Nah, nah. Last night you were in my room, and now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, or listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Walking down 29th and Park, I saw you in another's arms. Only a month we've been apart. You look happier. Saw you walk inside a bar. You said something to make you laugh. I saw that both your smiles were twice as wide as ours. Yeah, you look happier, you do. Ain't nobody hurt you like I hurt you, but ain't nobody love you like I do. Promise that I will not take it personal, baby, if you're moving on with someone new. 'Cause baby, you look happier, you do. My friends told me one day I'll feel it too, and until then I'll smile and hide the truth, that I know I was happier with you. Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. Sat in the corner of the room, everything's reminding me of you. Nursing an empty bottle and telling myself you're happier, aren't you? Well, ain't nobody hurt you like I hurt you, but ain't nobody need you like I do. I know that there's others that deserve you, but my darling, I am still in love with you. But I guess you look happier, you do. My friends told me one day I'll feel it too. I could try to smile, hide the truth, but I know I was happier with you. Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. Baby, you look happier, you do. I knew one day you'd fall for someone new, but if he breaks your heart like lovers do, just know that I'll be waiting here for you.